This is a little bit late, but it's better late than never. I really want to just kind of break down and kind of relieve stress from eating on the go or eating at restaurants from you guys. It can be very scary, like to stray from a meal plan or to like learn how to go to a restaurant and not go crazy. And so this is just the way I think about things. And so this is the easiest thing for me to teach you to be successful when you're on the go or at a restaurant, wherever you are. Oh gosh. Dropped it. So we're gonna start by just building a plate. So how to build a plate. Again, this is all, I wish all of you could have made my Google Hangout that we did and talked about this, but this is just good to reiterate. So if I have a plate, the best thing to do, whether you're a vegetarian or a carnivore, is to find your protein. So where is your protein at? And so these sources can be from any part of the menu. And so I have to get really creative when I'm looking at a menu. It could be a sandwich without the bread. It could be a burger without the bun. It could even be an entree without certain sauces. Just like think, what am I in the mood for? It could be any type of protein. Just make sure you get enough of it. In most places these days, you're gonna get plenty of protein. They don't really shy on protein. But anywhere from 5 to 7 ounces for guys. I eat 7 ounces, so girls like me, it depends. 5 to 7 ounces is what you really want for protein. Then we're gonna go for, where are my greens? Where are my veggies? And so don't be afraid of, even if you're a little bit higher carb, or if you're traveling and maybe you worked out, I don't know for sure where all of your carb levels are, but this could be a sweet potato, a baked sweet potato, a baked potato without a bunch of the crap. It could be a side of broccoli with the sweet potato, green beans. Just ask for what was the vegetable of the day and if they could steam it, so that way you can add your own olive oil. It could be a side salad, which I know is sometimes boring, but it's always an alternative. Any veggie that they have on the menu. Sometimes I look at other, like the entree. Sometimes the entrees have a side of spinach, and then I'll see if they can put that just as a side. Even though it doesn't say there's a side of it, just keep asking questions, because there's always gonna be a way around it. And then again, it's always best, usually the oils that restaurants use aren't the best. And so if you can get it as close to grilled or steamed as possible, and then add your own olive oil, or if they have real butter, add your own real butter. It's always gonna be better than what they cook it with. It's most likely canola oil or vegetable oil. But at the same time, when you're traveling and on the go, don't stress about the little things. It's better that you avoided the bun and had some canola oil, in my opinion, okay? And then lastly is fats. And so this is a harder one to find sometimes on menus. It's really easy. Oh, sure, I got grilled chicken and broccoli, and I'm starving 1 hour later. So we don't want that. So how do you get yourself to stay full? And so fats could come from a little bit of olive oil, maybe some nuts on the salad, but that's really not quite enough. And so for me, I always add bacon on my burger, maybe avocado, and or an egg. Those are all really easy fats that you can add. I'm trying to think of another one. Nut crusted it's more popular. So if you get a nut crusted, like salmon or a nut crusted chicken, that's always really great. But I just think these are good go-tos, and then olive oil on the side. And so these are how to build a plate at any restaurant, whether you're at a buffet or at Whole Foods or on the go at a restaurant. When you're traveling a lot, it's always good to have backup plans. And so Steve's Paleo Kits, Steve's Granola, those Epic bars, some Layer bars. The high protein bars are the best, like Perfect Food bars, but I don't do so well with the dairy. Always have something prepared when you're on the go. That makes it a little bit easier. Turkey meat, deli meat, those things are easier to travel with. The sweet potato chips, the avocado oil chips, those things are great to munch on when you are ready to just kill somebody. So these are kind of my go-to how to build a plate, survival style. Just know it's not the end of the world if you aren't perfect. So again, if you had a little bit of canola oil in the vegetable, but you did a really good job and didn't have any of the buns that they brought to the table, then you're doing a pretty good job, in my opinion. So don't sweat it. Okay, happy building plates.